Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sufco here, and we're back with more Mass Effect 3. School just started, and I'm really tired, but I still want to at least record something while I'm not busy. This was my first day of school, so I guess this video will be out way longer than I'm actually recording it, but I like to say I hope you guys had a good Merry Christmas 2015, of course. I'm recording this at 4th of January, so it's gonna be way out a bit after that. So, alright. So if I remember the last episode, we did Samara. Oh yes, and I hope you guys have a good 2016. It's what we need. It's luck to make it another year. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue where we left off. If I believe we already met Samara, and what was it? Damn it. I'm so tired. I actually didn't sleep that much because it took a while for me to fall asleep, so you could say I didn't rest properly, but I still rested. But yeah, I'm gonna take a nap after this, maybe 2 episodes after this. So let's continue where we left off. If I believe I said we were going to do the Leviathan DLC. I think I already went through the trouble.
I mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
Alright, so I'm gonna edit out, and I'm going back to the Citadel, and I'm just gonna talk to everyone, I guess. So, Citadel, huh? Scientists.
I think I know which project you mean, and I've
But
got
I have
area period
a
statue
keyboard
of
for
AD
this.
24.
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news.
Okay, and while we're at it, we'll check over here stuff. Hey.
Surprised this place can still get supplies for a menu.
Oh yeah, I
it's
need
better
to
if
go
we
to the
don't ask
medical
now.
bay.
Or where?
Ah,
I'm glad we're taking the time to do this. I could use a sanity check.
Things have been pretty crazy.
You know, my life flashed in front of my eyes on Mars. And there weren't enough moments like this with people I care about.
How are you feeling these days?
Feeling up to whatever the Reapers throw at me. And grateful that I convinced you to sit down for half a second and relax.
Yeah. I think it's a good time for us to have a heart-to-heart. What are you drinking?
If you're trying to butter me up, it might take a nice steak sandwich, too.
So?
Shot of whiskey and a good old Canadian lager. Think they have it?
More likely to have Batarian shard wine.
At my parents' place in Vancouver, drank more than a few beers on their balcony, looking over English Bay. Yeah. Beautiful view. You know what, though? I feel good about our chances.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lets me sleep better at night.
You not sleeping, Caden?
Maybe a little restless. It's just, you plan a career, you focus, and then suddenly the world's ending and it's too late to find someone.
Someone?
Yeah, someone. Someone strong and confident. Someone I admire and respect and enjoy being with. Someone handsome. Taller, I know. But I don't really have to look far. Shepard. That's what I want. What do you want?
fuck you.
I'm sorry, Caden, but we should just keep it professional.
Sure thing, no problem. I understand. But, okay, look. I just want you to know that I consider you a friend. Okay? A good one. Damn, this is way less awkward in my mind. Mostly, I guess I just wanted you to know that I admire you as a commander. And I value your friendship.
You're my brother, Caden.
I'm glad to be part of the crew.
What'd you call it? Sanity check?
Sanity check.
I don't play on that field, bruh. What else is there? Sorry, with
Weshra, I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this go?
Alright, so let's check here.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
So many Shotgun spur.
All goods have been marked down with our special wartime
Nothing special.
Fabrication weaponry. Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Nothing
Thank you for
special as
shopping at
well.
Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Oh, Liara's right there. I'm gonna check here.
Welcome to
I feel like the noise of this keyboard.
Thank you for shopping.
Welcome to Super
If there's something for assault rifle, I'm interested. Right, Liara, what's up?
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium.
Forgot to cut it.
reminds me of where
Whatever.
I grew up.
Where's
Never
that?
mind.
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring.
It's so
getting in
cold.
trouble digging for ruins
It's
in the
raining my
grass.
cow.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
Friends doesn't cut it for me anymore, Liara.
Wow, that sounds serious.
I am serious. Whatever happens, I'd like to spend my life with you.
Then you're extremely lucky that I feel that way too.
I know.
Hell yes. Alright, nice talk, nice talk. Where are we gonna go? I don't know where we're gonna go. Where else is there? I didn't see it there.
Shepard, glad you came.
Horse friend,
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
like alcohol.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
If you die, how are you gonna remember it, bro? Well, anyway.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
Well said, brother. Now you just don't give a damn. We're at war. And we might
Figured
all
it's time to do
die.
something
Now,
stupid just for the
stop.
hell of it. Might be
Go
the last
away,
chance we ever
stupid
get.
animal. I'm busy right now. I
Busier
can't
than
play.
imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
You're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you?
Please.
Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right, Vicarian. You're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence.
Sure
Long
thing.
range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Step aside.
Miss on purpose or shoot target? Okay, that scared me. Again, what the fuck is up with frames? I'm gonna miss on
Do it.
my friend. Let him make him feel good about himself.
I'm Garrus Vicarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.
It's windy up here.
Think I'm going to erect a monument right here. Bronze this gun so the whole galaxy knows.
That you're the king of the bottle shooters. Glad you're around, Garrus. Never know when the bottles might revolt.
Well said. Well said. Cortez and soldier. Oh, there he is.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garva. I'll have them brought here.
Commander Shepard, thank you. I'm sure that'll help with any operation we have going.
You finally
Hello.
made it off the Normandy.
Gay. Why is
Glad I
his
did.
skin even darker than
Thinking of the
mine? I
chaos of
mean,
all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking. Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkaw.
What's one Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive corps missions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
Are you talking about the Turians or yourself?
I should have been there. With Robert.
But you weren't. You're alive, and that's a good thing.
those eyes.
Maybe so.
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody is giving up. Not those Turians, not me, not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you.
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the SSV London. Decommissioned years ago. Look, no guns. Refugees must have salvaged her from a shipyard. Geneva-class cruisers always had ezo cores like granite.
People find a way to survive.
Do whatever it takes to see another day. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it.
You do what you want and want to do. We got tons of people here. Hey, Javik. What's up?
Hell of a view, isn't it?
What's up, Four Eyes?
During our war, this place became a place to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel, alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire. The power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Hey, Hannah. I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being a...
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hannah. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot.
Fuck
Commander
is a
Shepard,
jellyfish gonna
it
do?
must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well, for a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
I guess that's it.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falere is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it too?
You yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka. I can only follow such bravery.
Will Falere be alright in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falere will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falere saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire, soon enough.
What the Oh, this is about the Volus guy suspected to be working with servers or something. I don't know. We got our babe that I wish I could have at least
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
be with.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah. With Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive, and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the
Something
Elusive?
big, and I see that nice
Especially
big
now.
My father
ass
is ruthless about preserving his
in
legacy.
fucking screen.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the Elusive Man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your father.
That ass is so nice.
We have to figure this
Love
out.
that.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
She's dead, bro.
I can't promise that,
Sis.
Shepard. Could you?
Would you?
No. I couldn't.
Yeah, let's see this shit.
Was the Volus ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
Go. Ah. The missions. What's with the missions? What the fuck?
Been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
Too many. But fighting the Alliance
Must continue in order to end the war. We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Korlak. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
You people are monsters.
Ambassador, please.
Hundreds dead. Udina betraying the Council. I should have cut ties with you ages ago.
And what will that accomplish now? The risks you took by passing information to Cerberus. It's left you in an interesting position. If you sever contact, we can't protect you from the consequences.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again. Have a good day, Ambassador Korlak.
The Turians think I'm still working for Cerberus. They've put a price on my head. I can't go to CSEC, but Cerberus has plans. An entire Turian colony rests on my life. If anyone finds this, I hid a tracking receiver in the office suite beside the human embassies. What are you...
He's out cold.
How can you tell through the suit?
Shut up and keep watch.
Okay. Right there. So much shit to worry about.
Think he can talk yet?
Ambassador, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Take it easy on him. Has to be alive till the credits come through.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. C-Sec will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing.
Sure. Once they notice you're missing.
Stay calm. Help's coming.
I'm forced to do this.
I need more info on your location.
Hello.
Damn, wrong door.
Oh, really? Alright. Shit. Door. Okay.
Credits went through. Time to die.
Punch. Fuck, how did I kick his ass?
Ambassador?
By the... I don't... You saved my life. I almost died because the
fucking midget Vaders.
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine. They wanted me alive until the fees were delivered for my capture. They didn't care about what I had to say.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
I saved your life. Tell me which planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
No deal, Korlak. You owe me the name of that colony.
Very well. Cerberus is going to raid Aphis. They want its shipyards. I'll speak with Citadel Security about this incident. You have my thanks.
Let me check the journal real quick. Oh.
I've recovered some tech from a library in Reaper-controlled space. I can have them waiting for you at Bay D-24 if that would help.
Really? Oh, damn. Couldn't hurt. Thank you.
Babe.
James? Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you. And you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting.
In other words, me.
You gonna be ready for duty?
Well, I'm not
You
looking
need to
forward
be a good
slapping
soldier,
but I'm always ready.
Glad to hear it.
What else is there? And should be able to...
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
Yes, I am.
And
Oh,
you
this
must be
terrain
tapped.
looks awesome.
Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes.
Okay, those tattoos and that color, purple, choice, bro.
C-Sec has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Shakwa spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Don't be a fool. Take ours. Should reconsider. Do the right thing.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference, and our mission may just save everyone. Now is not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Okay, now I need to go to the Normandy and talk to Dr. Jack as well. Fuck you. Let me just check the journal. I think. Like, where is it? Medical supply. See? Now I need to go fucking talk to Jack. It's annoying. I don't have anything else. So let's just go to the Leviathan DLC. Okay. Right, be right back. I think there's a taxi here. No, there's not a taxi here. Be right back. Dr. Bryson's lab. Let's do this DLC. It's gonna be like 3 episodes, like Omega. Probably 3 episodes long. If it's 1 hour, it should be 2.5 episodes or something. Because this episode is pretty long. Well, this DLC is pretty long, but Omega, I think it's a lot bigger than this one. But anyway, let's see. I've already have like almost half an hour or like 10 minutes of Citadel walking.
They contact the field teams for a
And it's a really interesting DLC. Brings about the genesis of the Reapers, which is good to know, since we don't know much about their origins and shit. Now I'm gonna be quiet.
Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid attention to your warnings about the Reapers, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
He has a gun. Oh shit. Okay. I was actually like... Hands off
Commander
the
Shepard.
mouse.
I need C-Sec at my location, now! You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location.
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson. There was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that.
Commander, This does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
True.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here.
Evie's got a nice ass as well.
I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance.
Amazing.
Maybe I can
Maybe
project
because
the
of this
Reaper
kid.
killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Good.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Like I gotta search for clues.
Is this Prothean?
Yes. I believe Dr. Bryson and Liara would have had much to discuss.
Can you add a search filter for locations known to have Prothean ruins or artifacts?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the
Good.
galaxy map program.
Go scream at your ass, which you don't have.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Okay.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding this search filter to the
Blackout
galaxy map.
crimes. Good. Alright, I'm going to explore a bit here so I can go it. Yeah, this is where I can get a lot of barrels in this DLC. We get a lot of barrels. Last one is by the tree over there. I don't think there's anything else. Wow, I'm really tired. I can't tell if you guys noticed, but I'm really exhausted. PE and other kinds of shit, so it was kind of exhausting.
Sovereign. Hope they've got that thing shielded.
At the first day of school, just sitting down, playing games, eat food, go to the toilet.
This appears to be encrypted data on Reaper fleet activity.
You think it's relevant?
Possibly, but it is impossible to say without more data and the decryption key.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
Open him up. Just kidding. It's a metaphor, of course. Okay, so we got more information.
Bryson was tracking
Hello.
unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding the search filter
Oh yeah,
now.
I remember what I was about to say before. This is one of the creepiest DLC, I think. This DLC
Loch Ness
has.
Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster is more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
On Edie, we should have a bit of. What? I never saw this. Is there anything special? Edie, want to take a bath today? Quickly dried instantaneously. Awesome. Weird.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis, but I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search. Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding it now.
Are they like Zerg? They travel in like ginormous bugs? Hello. Nice.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, Element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Doing so now.
Okay. I think the only thing missing is the decryption key. It's up here.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
Alright, let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. The Ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology
So the term comes from the Batarians. That's weird. I thought it was the Leviathan coming out of the water. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I know you guys probably know this, but you know, some people still don't, and I don't want to. Right, let's add in this shit. Prothean.
Prothean artifacts.
No
results.
results.
Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Element 0 deposits.
Element 0. Right, we got 3, 4, 5 places.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Oh yeah. Forgot. So,
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Of course.
there we go. Narrow down location. Right. That Rachni.
Rachni activity.
And
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Blackout crimes.
Blackout crimes. Should be at least a match.
No results.
Oh, never mind.
Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
It's Reaper activity. Creature sightings.
Alien sightings.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Where are you? Oh, it switched. Come on! No! Stop that! Oh shit! Fuck you! Stupid ass phones! I'm so pissed. Come on. There we go. It was switched. Alright. And Reaper activities.
Reaper activity?
Purple. 5 places or 4 places. 3, 5.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Fuck you mean? I got creature sightings, blackout crimes, Rachni activity, locations of element 0, Prothean activity, Reaper activities. What else is there? Come on, Edie. Do I need to take some off? But I like it to be like that. What else is missing? Am I missing something really? I'd be missing something. I don't think I'm missing anything actually. What the fuck? Is there a glitch? Oh. What the? There we go.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
So what I had to do was what I had to do was remove some of those that were irrelevant, like he was talking about, right? Because I wasn't thinking straight. So I removed the Prothean and I removed the blackout crimes and the Rachni and oh, right. We might have time for Garneau, or we may not, because Garneau is actually pretty big. Because we have to fight Reapers, then we have to get inside, then we have to explore the entire facility or laboratory, whatever it is. Let's go to the Normandy and try to see some stuff. And also the Citadel DLC, I might do right away after. I wanted to go get Tali before we do the DLC, but fuck it, I'm just gonna play. Because in this DLC, the Citadel DLC, I can get.
Dr. Chuckles sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay.
Yes. In the Citadel DLC, I'm gonna get the strongest pistol in the game, which I need. Damn it. So, crew deck. Let's talk to Dr. Chakwas before I forget about that. Chakwas. It's a weird name. Sound Asian.
You always pull through, Commander. We've received the supplies from Tactus.
Everything good?
Indeed.
I couldn't learn Carnage, which is actually a pretty fucking awesome ability.
I've been able to enhance the effectiveness of our Medigel delivery systems. I've also collated information that Liara may find of interest. Check with Glyph.
I forgot I had those upgrades yet, but I was looking over here. The warp ammo is actually pretty good. The best type of ammo, I believe, is warp ammo. I can reset the powers without efficiency. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's talk to Liara, because there were upgrades.
I find using my biotics to toss someone across the room.
Well, Reaper weapon.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Electronic signature for discount. Base surgery. Heal scars or.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Powerful.
I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No. Not after what
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Mass Effect 3, episode 19. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. Das Vidar.